Yeah, so I'm Michal Kotzé. I'm from Incipientus. I'm one of the co-founders. What I'm presenting today is our technical solution. It's an in-life process rheometer or a viscometer for continuous and real-time battery slurry viscosity measurements. Uh, so the problem we solve for the battery industry is basically that when you have poor slurry viscosity control, that leads to inconsistent electrode quality or material loss during production. And since the battery slurry mixing is one of the first stages, it's quite crucial or critical in getting this step right the first time, because it will have a run-off effect if you look at our production process. So it's quite crucial to get rheology right first time. So if you have poor slurry rheology, it can degrade the final battery performance. For example, reducing energy capacity, lowering the overall efficiency of the battery, shortening the lifespan, or increasing the internal resistance of the battery. How they measure the viscosity, since it's such an important parameter control, it's actually quite crazy to think about it, but today they still use offline viscosity measurement tools to take samples from the process and do analysis and then come back and do adjustments to the process. Drawbacks with offline techniques, there's numerous, but here's just to list a few of them. So you're not measuring in the actual process. So when you take the sample away, you have some the effects that can happen afterwards with the sample, because it's different to what's actually running in the process. The sampling frequencies is very small, so it can be every 60 minutes, 30 minutes, or even several hours. You have time delay on your analysis. That takes time, so it's also labor intensive. And all these effects have a run-off effect where it increases cost, time, and of course, making your decision-making a lot slower. And of course, if you can catch the deviations earlier, you can make better adjustments and have better control on your process. And the Incipientus solution, so we provide an inline process rheometer, which is continuously monitoring the rheology during the mixing process or during production. So the benefits of this system is you're actually measuring on the actual process conditions. So what's going in your tube while it's flowing, you have immediate feedback. This will lead to, of course, better consistency and uniformity in the final product. When you can optimize your ingredients usage because you have feedback in real time, it can lead to reduced waste and of course not reduced efficiency, increased efficiency. And then your optimal, you have better final battery performance. And then just to give some information on the technologies based off medical ultrasound, it's the same technique that's used to see inside the human body. So we took that technology and applied it to the process industry, so we can visualize the flow through the tube. And so we're not in contact with the slurry at all. So it's non-invasive and it's pigging friendly. And of course, after many years of research, we can use these images to get the consistency or the viscosity of the product. I mean, it's applicable to food products, sauces, cosmetics, anything that's flowing in liquid form. And then on the right-hand side, I have just put a nice example, of a installation in a factory, how it typically will look like. And that's it. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. And perfectly on time as well. Thank you very much.
I felt like I was rushing a bit.
Chris, is there already a question from the audience? Otherwise, Michael, maybe you could. We talked already about the gigafactories in Europe. Maybe you can shortly comment, because I see there's already the first question from the audience, but maybe you can comment shortly on how difficult and important is the upscaling process for slurries?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a battery expert, so I'm going to be honest. So we provide the instrumentation. But after speaking to numerous clients that we're currently working with, some of them are in the gigafactory world. It is quite a critical component to have your viscosity right and in real time to increase efficiency and overall quality in the end product. Yeah.
Perfect. Then, Luca, just unmute yourself and you can ask.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. It's very cool that you're trying to optimize the first step, or one of the first steps. My question would be, it's cool that you can measure it online and in real time, but you also provide a recommendation or active parameter adjustment in order to reach optimal slurry parameters, or is it something that is left up to the producer still?
That's left. So what we provide is we provide you with the flow curve. If you're familiar with rheology, you basically have a shear stress versus shear rate. We provide you with a full flow curve, and then you can pick your shear rates that you want to monitor, and then you can do your limits on that and do your controls afterwards. Yeah. That's maybe where the AI fits in, Thomas, where you can take this measurement information and have some fancy control loops adjusting the process.